been very bad all day.
Slow. All right, well.
What are you eating back here? I can see.
You can't do that. Yeah. There you go. You're on.
All righty.
What'd you do? Want me to ask the questions?
I got no.
I can do that.
Well, so I can give them the daily weather brief that I normally give them.
It's nice, yeah.
Today was nice. Tomorrow is going to be sticky.
Huh?
It's going to be sticky and warm. It's going to be in the 80s. It's going to be very high humidity, and then it's going to rain tomorrow night. Tomorrow late afternoon.
I wonder.
So. It's
Like poor grass. We have grass in certain places. We have none in others.
Well, the rain will probably help a little bit.
I don't understand it. We got good grass in spots and absolutely bare grass. So either the guinea hens are eating my seed or something.
Maybe,
I don't know.
Maybe stir it up again and throw another layer.
That's what Megan was supposed to get me some grass seed today, and I don't know if she did or not.
Where are you getting that at?
Co-op.
Co-op, yep.
Essex 2.
Well, so today was nice. It was warm, sunny. It was a little cloudy this morning, but it was fine. We've been having good days. It's been cooling at night and warm during the day, so I'll take that any day of the week. It wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold.
What'd you say?
And we do have a recipient in the guest house with one of our dogs, and I will let Megan fill in more on that tomorrow. From what I'm seeing already today, it appears to be going very well, so that wasn't bad. So there'll be another dog leaving shortly.
Sorry, sir. Well, here she comes.
And then I believe we're working on another one very shortly. We're trying to get the logistics worked out for it. And that will go along. So we're on track. The puppies are doing better. We're almost to the stage where we're going to start getting them to stop and wait at the feeder. Right now we're just kind of getting them to that 1-2 second look, so they know what it is, but they're moving along good. Carrie left today, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she pulled out around 12:30.
Teresa, I guess, left Friday.
Yeah, she just...
Carrie is a worker, I'll tell you what.
She's a piece of cake.
She just gets down there and just goes right to it, and she's got a great attitude, and she just loves coming up here and working. And she works. She doesn't stop for a second.
She doesn't stop, that's true.
She just keeps going and going. So I didn't realize she only comes here once a year?
Just about. She has, she came an extra trip because she had a free ticket.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
But she is once a year, but recently she came.
Yeah, it seems like last year I saw her twice.
Yeah. Doesn't she come for Dog Fest?
Yeah. No.
No, she doesn't come for Dog Fest.
Yeah, no, she doesn't do Dog Fest.
She likes to come up when there's not hundreds of people here and she can get something done.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like to come up and work.
We have people that love the crowd and people that don't. And she has Tumblr, if anybody.
Yes, and she loves Tumblr.
Yeah.
And she said Tumblr's doing very well. She only had a couple questions for me, and she knew the answers. She was just waiting for me to say that was the answer.
Yeah.
I mean, she's smart enough. She'd figure it out.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of Tumblr. It looks great.
Mm-hmm. And she took Tumblr to the dog park, and she said Tumblr spends so much time bouncing around the other potential friend that they never played. And she went home and she was waiting to go play. She never ran. She's like, she never ran. I kept telling her, just run. And she said she just kept jumping around this dog. So they take her out a lot.
And Brad and Jason were here today just to go over a few things.
No, it's the
washer.
water outside,
Or
hopefully.
outside,
I
yeah.
was like, I've never heard that sound before. And they're doing very well. He had a few questions, so he came up. He had the day off. Came up. We spent an hour together and covered a few things, and they're doing very well. And Brad is very focused on Jason. So I think he came up to just get a little bit of encouragement that things were going right. He worries a little too much about doing the wrong things, and he's moving right along. So that worked out well. And I don't know what my schedule is the rest of. I have doctor's appointment tomorrow, but I'll be here for the next week or so. And I don't know if we
You
got.
here tomorrow?
I will be here till 2 o'clock
Till 2
tomorrow.
o'clock.
Yeah. It's the third Tuesday of the month. I always go see the VA and make myself known. I got it down to a T every third Wednesday. And then, let's see. What else we got coming up here? Seems like we got a bunch of stuff coming
Well,
up.
tomorrow I have a group of 24 kids coming, grades 9 and 11, for a tour and a visit of the farm.
Oh,
It's their field trip or whatever. And
Yeah.
then next week I have 20-something kids for the 10th grade. They're coming from Neshoba Valley Tech
oh,
or something.
yeah. This is
Where?
the time.
Neshoba.
Neshoba Valley?
Yeah, Neshoba Valley Technical School.
Where's that?
It's Western Mass.
Yeah, it's
Donna
off Route
said,
2, I think, or
Really?
2A or something.
Donna said she thinks Elijah's brother Tommy goes there,
Oh,
and I know he lives an hour west.
Yeah.
So.
They got a hospital named that too.
Neshoba Valley.
Yeah, down
That's a
that way.
very familiar
Yeah,
bunch of words.
Air, Shirley, and that Fort Devens area. I know I pass it. I pass it.
And then on
yesterday.
Thursday we have Essex County kids coming in,
Oh, that's right.
but Haley will be here to help with that if you need help.
Who will?
Haley, and Judy will be here tomorrow, Wednesday, and Friday to pick up whatever else. we
Okay.
can.
You have to start making a list of, like you have for your dogs that you take out every day, the chores they have to do.
Yeah.
You have to come up with some sort of list for these kids to do while they're here with the younger pups.
We do. They have their own logbook down there. So we use the same list that we have, but in other words, downstay. If that's the only thing they end up working on with a new pup like that is downstay,
Yeah.
then they check that off.
I was
and then
starting it a little earlier than that. Like, are they eating out of a spoon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could add that in there. We used to have at one point we used to have a puppy
I
checklist.
thought so. Well, the other thing that I'm not sure I want them to identify with a puppy. Because then you get the puppy attached to them. This is what I find.
No, so we changed that.
You change. Oh,
Yes,
good.
we changed that as of Haley, who did a very good job with Riz. But then I said, you know what, don't work with Riz anymore. And
That's
she went,
what- yeah.
why? And I said, because I don't want you getting attached to Riz, and I don't want Riz getting attached to you.
Right. That's exactly right.
And because with us three switching around all the time, that doesn't happen. But so we have a list. Megan has a list that she jumps them around so they don't work with the same dog
Right.
all the time.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Well, now that I got out of it.
Yes, we and she did a really good job with Riz. I was really happy.
She's come a long way.
Yeah.
When she started here, she's driving me crazy. She'd stand there and look at me, you know.
She did very good with Riz.
Yeah.
I was really amazed. So I told her. So of course, what did I do? I went around and told her, all right, here's the worst one out of that group. Now that's the one I want you to work with today.
Yeah. Okay. As long as you're on that topic, because that's a bad. I think that's a bad thing. I think it's a bad thing for a dog to get attached to somebody and then yank them
Yeah.
away.
Yeah,
You know.
for both the person and the dog.
I'm not so concerned with the person. They can get over it.
Well, sometimes
It's the
they do.
dog. Okay. Is that your shot there, Steve?
Okay.
Read what it says.
Yep. Got it.
Okay. You have.
Okay, so I did that. That's what's on my thing to talk to him about.
Bucket.
And that can be thrown out because we're not gonna go there again. I think that place we went to today,
Yes.
I think they thought Peggy was bringing me to get me admitted.
Oh.
Oh,
It was a
wow.
little awkward. They really have very, very few people. They have more people working for them than they have people in the place.
Oh.
And they have all these rules and regulations. It was just painful. So,
Huh.
I don't think there's, I don't.
And you called first, right? Did
Oh,
someone
this is,
call?
well, this was somebody asked us specifically to go there and try and
Oh.
figure out something to do with them. I think the best I could do with them is try and get them hooked up with explore.org, which I did give them a speech on that. But other than that, I mean, they have therapy dogs coming in 4 days a week until she needs 3 more, and she would like to sign us up for 1 day to be there at 10 o'clock and you know, and the traffic on 128, it's ridiculous. It took us 45 minutes to get there with no traffic. You know, they want us there at 9 o'clock in the morning or something. It's just not, you know,
Yeah.
it's not anywhere near where we are.
And
But
they
it was
already
really
have
comical.
3.
You know, and I had all that paperwork to give them before we let us in the door, and she kept saying, "You'll have to put him on a leash." Well, you know, they've got the little leashes. He's on the leash. I'm just not holding the other end. You know,
Huh.
I'd say, "Whoa," and he'd stop dead. You know,
Yeah.
if you can't control him with your voice, you know, you've got problems. At any rate, they behaved perfectly, but this woman kept saying, "Better put him on a leash," making me nervous. So I'd pick up the leash for a minute.
Well,
Any
she's
rate,
gonna
it
be
was
in
an
trouble when she's just starting this program, because she's gonna have all kinds of dogs in there.
Yeah. Any rate, we're going to start the day with the gas bill, apparently.
Yay!
Yay! Yay! You can't really make any decisions on the gas bill other than the fact that it's a lot. Because Megan charges so much, because she's got the truck and things like that.
Oh, the
Okay.
car gas bill, got it.
Yeah, that gas bill. What's the, what? Turn to $1,700. And, oh, I don't know whose number is which. But this great big long one has to be Megan. Yeah. Okay, so $1,700. But that's why we take them out. You know, it's working. You know, going out
Plus,
training,
gas is high right now, and
it's
in a little
working
bit it'll be
perfectly,
lower.
and so that's Medicare. We better do that. Chris Murphy. I don't even know who he is.
I think it's a politician.
Here's another gas bill. This is the other kind of gas. This is for the heat, air conditioning, and things like that. $218. And they,
Okay, so what is the gig run on gas in the barn? Is it dryer and,
heater, air conditioner, dryer, and generator. So that goes in. Linda's got to pay that one too. Okay, so here we have a good one. Hopefully. Mary Murray, Hingham, Mass. There's a very good one coming up. Wonderful. Thank you very much. In memory of Carl. Huh. This is Joseph and Mary Murray, Hingham, Mass. Huh. That's very nice. Thank you very much. And she's got that, and it's got their address on it, so you don't need to do that. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. The Annenberg Foundation, $150,000. $150,000. Thank you very much. That's wonderful. That goes in the pot very quickly. On behalf of Charles Annenberg Weingarten, the Vice President and Director of the Annenberg Foundation, I'm pleased to enclose a check for $150,000 as contribution for the charitable purposes of the Service Dog Project. It's the final payment on the $300, unrestricted committed, made by the foundation. As a reminder, kindly submit the report by July 31st, 2019, a final narrative, and a complete financial report detailing the use of the grant fund for the second year. The foundation requests that all reports be submitted I'm reading this so that you'll all remind me to write that damn report. Foundation requires all reports be submitted electronically to reports at Annenberg with the following information: Service Dog Project with our number. Please note that hard copies are not necessary. Please note that any printed listing of the funding entity should acknowledge explore.org, a direct charitable activity of the Annenberg Foundation, as the donor. On behalf of the Annenberg Foundation, I wish you much success. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Chairman of the board, Wallace Annenberg. Thank you. It's not only that, it's the cameras that give us all these people,
I know.
you know?
I do know.
So they give us not only that, but the
Viewership.
the viewership, without which, I remind you, we would be dead. So although the 150,000 is wonderful, and so is this 100, this is Byron and Betty. No, it's not. It's Peter and Betty. Byron. Did you get that?
I do. I have it.
Okay. Boca Raton, Florida. We put that in the pot. And we have somebody else who didn't put a return address. This is from Maine. Someplace in Maine.
Can't get there from here.
You can't get there from here. Come to think of it.
I don't know the rest of it.
I
It's
know.
Cold Spring, right?
Which way to Millinocket?
Yes.
Well, you up the road here and take a right at the greenhouse. Well, no. Or you can go down there and by Charlie's gas station, take a left. Well, no. It goes on for a while. And then he says, come to think of it, don't you move a goddamn inch. Or the other one is, you can't get there from here. At any rate. Okay. I'm just looking over this one very quickly. Okay. That goes in the pot. That goes in the pot. And we have Harold Wanda.
Harold Wanda.
Yeah, Harold Wanda. You're all supposed to say Harold Wanda. Including you.
Oh, I missed that.
No, you can try the next one. We've got
Oh, I
two.
see.
There you go. And they're having that Jimmy Dean bowl again. That looks awful good, I'll tell you. And here's
Ellen again.
Ellen again. I worked with Ellen. I keep thinking that we should try and get on her show. Or we should try and get Bella and George on the show and I'll go along. Here we have Harold and Wanda.
Harold and Wanda.
There you go. There you go. We did it better that time. There's another Ellen.
Did you get something from Ellen before? I think before I came. Did she donate some dog food? Did something happen?
Yes, she
early
did.
on?
A pallet of dog food. That was way back,
Yeah.
before Purina. Okay, Kathleen Holmes, Newport, New Hampshire. Newport, New Hampshire. Newport, New Hampshire?
I don't know.
Newport, Newport.
Rhode Island, but I don't know.
Newport?
But I don't know.
Newport, New Hampshire. I'll have to take their word for it, I guess. Oh my. Okay. Enclosed is a check for 31 donkey feed bag. I think this is a wonderful idea with so many uses. I have a feeling you will have no problem selling the entire shipment. I hope not. Thank you and everyone who works there, the volunteers for Crazy Acres, for making this world a better place. Bless you all. Kathleen. Well, isn't that wonderful?
They're on the website too now.
What?
The feedbacks are on the website.
Oh, good. And this is, enclosed is $10 for chicken brick. Chicken brick shatting Sunday. Looking forward to it. Okay, so this is the bag. So that goes in here. And then the money goes in here. And the chicken brick goes in here. And so much for the bookkeeping. There we go.
And your feedbacks went out today to Germany.
Oh, did they?
Mara brought them, Germany and...
Mara's our post office.
Yes, Monday Post Office Bank.
Lucia. Danvers, Mass.
Oh, that's probably that.
Danvers. That's right down the road a piece. Carlene and Service Dog Product. Closed. Please find a donation in memory of Carl. I hope it helps a little. It certainly will. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you very much. Thank you. You can have the letter too. And here we have Kathleen from Salem, Mass. Okay. An inquiry. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that at some future date. There we go. And we have, this is for Pixie. Pixie's doing better. Hopefully gonna be a little cheaper as we go along here.
Yeah, she looks good. They posted some
Yeah, it sounds like
pictures.
she's doing fine. Well, she's still gonna have to have all this blood test stuff.
Oh, it's Michelle
Lehigh
Mitchell?
Valley. Oh, okay. And Mitchell and Mom. Here, you
In
can
New
pronounce.
York?
You can pronounce where that's from.
Oh, good God. Have we done this before? Lacasa skin? You know what it is?
Nope.
Oh. It says L-A-C-A.
That's not the place that groundhog is from. Foxatami or something?
Oh, no, he starts with a P, doesn't he?
Oh, that's not a P?
Poxawatomie?
That's on it, yeah.
Poxatom- yeah, this is, unless I'm misreading it, but they were, and from Pennsylvania, they've moved from New York to Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. And this is Avid. This is for the. This is the bill for the chips that we put in all our dogs so that we know where they are. There's two bills from Avid. Let's open them both at the same time, but that, what the hell? There we go. Now, what have you got to offer me here? Here we go. Pet track data verification. Oh, okay. Huh. Well, good. I hope Donna can figure it all out. Because it's for Lacey, and Lacey's a Merle. She's a Merle.
Yes.
Isn't that the dog in Connecticut?
No, Lacey is on property.
Lacey's still here?
Correct, yeah. She's down in the barn.
I don't know who the... Okay. Ritz? Another Merle.
Yeah.
Well, we'll let
Those
Donna...
are the Buckeyes.
We'll let Donna figure those out. And that's just 2 pieces of paper. That's all we got. We only have those 2 pieces of paper. Is that true?
I don't know.
I'll put that in there just for good luck. Ugh.
Tell us they saw it or not. So
Okay,
they did.
Avid.
Just to be sure. Just to be sure.
These chips are readable by the cheaper. They can be read by both. I don't know whether they can be read by. How does this go now? In Europe, they have, let's just say, for example, a 12-digit number. The United States has a 9-digit number. The United States, you have a red reader, which you run them over somebody's back to see whether they have a chip. And that reads the 9-digit ones, but it does not read the European ones. The European reader, which costs $600 instead of $100, the European reader will read both the 12 and the 9. So, therefore, the dogs from Europe, we have to re-chip with one of our chips, because I think most veterinarians and animal people have only that red American chip reader, which would not read a European dog. Isn't that interesting?
It is interesting.
We have both readers just for good luck. You don't want to hear. Oh, you don't want to hear. No, that's the gas bill. We already discussed the gas bill, and this is something to do with insurance, and this is something. Oh, that's heavier. To do with more insurance. One of those insurances is we have to have insurance on our board of directors, which costs $2,000 a year. Can you imagine that?
No, I can't. Is that new or is that always
No, it's been 1,000.
Ah.
Lately, it's gone up to 2,000
every
year.
nonprofit that has any business?
Anybody, if otherwise board members don't want to be on it because they apparently could be sued if we do something wrong.
I see.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, because there are so many places that have boards and you know they don't pay.
Yeah. Well,
or whatever, how that ever
I don't know
works.
why it's going up to $2,000 either. It's the same people. I just don't anticipate them doing anything wrong. But we've had that one guy that complained about the fact we wouldn't give him a dog. Yeah, that's absolutely right. He wasn't going to get a dog. There's too many other reasons that he shouldn't have a dog. Okay. Oh, wow.
Oh, a
new toy.
Yeah.
It's a toy. It's not really
Did
a toy.
you order those?
I ordered these. We have a problem. A serious problem around here. And I think this will be the answer to it, hopefully. The heat. Down in what is often been referred to as my summer office is the tea tent down there. And you can't air condition a building that hasn't got any walls because it doesn't work out too well. So we have misters down there, and the misters work wonderfully. I highly recommend them. But our water has particulates in it.
Yeah.
Little pieces of rocks and stones and boulders and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
So I had to buy this thing to go between the intake and the outgo. And it runs through here and hopefully removes the rocks and stones so it doesn't plug up the sprayer.
Yeah. Cool.
Now the only other lesson that I could give you now is which end do you suppose is the male end and which one do you suppose is the female end?
Oh God. Male.
Come on!
Male, female.
Male.
Female.
Female.
I know, but you never know.
Well-
What I assume is correct isn't always.
Well, right. That's that's just how you do it.
Yeah.
Any rate, that's what we got. We got two of them.
You bought those out, or did they suggest those? Or did you just...
Who's they?
The, Mr. people. Like, did you
No.
look it up, or you just knew about
No.
those?
I knew we had to strain it somehow. I've had the tiny little inline strainers, and they just don't work well enough.
They get full, like...
Yeah, they get full. But that's also, if we ever try and use the well water to water that field,
Yeah.
which right now we got too much water, but if we get to August and we have to water that field to keep it nice and green, we turn on the well water, which we run usually once a year for a couple days anyway. That's really full of rocks.
Yeah.
And that will also need one of these things. So I bought 2.
Oh, good. Awesome. Okay, so.
And you know where that goes? That goes in my red bucket, which is right behind you, because that's my plumbing department.
Okay, plumbing. All right. Plumbing.
Because otherwise I'll lose it. If I'm going to use it, I won't be able to find them.
Plumbing department,
Plumbing department, we got it.
all covered up.
That's
All
good.
right. Now, next we have this
We have other
bunch
things.
of stuff here.
Okay.
All right. Do you wanna, this is, okay, so we got a visit from Carol and Mary in Ohio. Yep, and this is Carol
Wow.
and Mary. And
Wow.
so they have bags of stuff
Stuff. Whoa.
for us.
Yeah, we've already got contents, but we'll take the bag.
Oh,
Yes.
Lord.
That's dessert.
Oh.
That's dessert. I
That's
already.
homemade food.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. What's going to happen to my diet?
Yeah, it's gonna
That's terrible. There's more.
Yeah, that's pecans in memory of Harold and Wanda, for you.
Because they're always eating pecans.
Okay.
What is this?
And we have, shall I open this too? What is it?
Yeah. It's got candy in it.
It's trouble, I can tell you.
But it's a good box. Linda would probably like it.
It's a good box.
Yeah.
It's got duct tape on the ends, on the sides.
Oh, really?
No, that doesn't untie it. It's got duct tape on it.
Oh, duct tape.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, so we better unduct tape it.
Was afraid in the car it would go in everywhere, come open.
Yeah.
Oh, my heavens. Oh, that's that butterscotch stuff.
Ah.
Ah, is right. My Lord. We're in trouble here.
And those are chocolates from Old German Village. It's ranked as the 10 best chocolate maker in the United States by Food Magazine.
More chocolate.
It's all different varieties
We
in there.
will enjoy it, I'm sure.
Well, we have to hide some of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
you
put
don't
it-
have the
We always have a
We put it away
stash.
for a while. Bring it
Because
out.
you put it all out and it's gone in
Yeah.
a minute.
Well, I tell you what, let's put this in the bag, and then Linda can have the box.
There we go.
How about that?
Someone said that they envision Linda in the corner covered in boxes.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, Linda, this is yours.
That's raspberry and chocolate and
Oh, I see the
sea
raspberry.
salt and just plain caramel.
Oh, that
Oh,
sounds
dear.
good.
I could go through the whole bag in one night.
We'll get
Okay.
you the bags.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
you better, yeah, you better ration them.
Yeah, you have to divide it up.
That's
And
for
because a
Linda.
lot of times Carlene looks for milk chocolate and there isn't any.
Oh.
So, because she's
Well,
partial to
yeah, I
milk.
shouldn't.
Well, in that other bag, it's a milk chocolate.
Yeah, she loves the milk.
Oh, I'll find it. I'll find it. Okay, this goes back in here.
And we'll put this away and then you get
That's
your
a good
bag.
one. And here's more dog cookies. Yes. Dog cookies and something else.
From the hotel.
Oh, that's
Cups and
odds and ends of shampoos,
Hotel stuff?
conditioners,
we
soaps.
raided the hotel.
Yeah, we raided
Hotel robbery.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all wrapped up.
Oh,
and
yeah, we
stuff,
got
so
cups.
Yeah.
Citrus mint hair conditioner. Yeah, we could use that.
I put a little bottle of conditioner near your door. I don't know whether you grabbed it or not. You were using it on your
Yeah,
car
I-
window, weren't you? Something.
Well, this is interesting stuff. Yep. What's that one? There's a different one. Clear. There's shampoo. Yep. Well, that certainly is wonderful. Or a hotel robbery.
Yes.
You can deal with that.
We figured we'd pay for it.
Yeah, yeah. Right, right.
And dog cookies.
More
We got
cookies.
More cookies.
Awesome.
Wow. Okay.
Slide this one out.
You just slide this one in.
Thank you.
Oh my Lord. Oh my heavens. Virginia Peanuts. Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh, and those things. That's a
I
terrible
hope
thing.
those are the ones that you like.
That's the ones. Those are the ones. Honey mustard and onion. Yep. Go through a bag of those every once in a while too. The trouble is, I just eat too many of them. That's good. We need that. We need those. That's the advantage. And then we have some beer nuts.
Yeah, meat cutter chief. Steve said he loved beer nuts.
Oh,
when
nice.
he was there. Yeah.
And I believe that you
And
said
you-
you
I
like
think you said
yours.
you like
Yeah,
them
you
too.
like
Yep.
them too.
I like anything. Anything. And index cards. Well, that goes in my desk.
Carlene, I tell you, those colored cards, I'm blinded when and I can find things on my desk using those cards. If I write something down on one of those that I don't want to lose and need, I'll
whole
put it on
desk
there
is a
because
bright
it's color.
color, yeah.
It's a bright color and I can see it on my desk.
She
I
has
know
the
that you
whole-
got them.
Have you seen mine?
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
yeah.
This is how I keep them.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I keep one a day. Any phone
Do
calls
you?
I've made,
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's neat.
whatever. So the yellow ones are always, they're supposed to be in my pocket, but
Yeah.
sometimes they don't make it. But that goes back a couple of years, I mean, to 14.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
You know, that, oh, Craig, who was that plumber, you know?
Mm.
If I look hard enough, I'll find it.
Awesome.
Oh my.
Oh, there's 6 cans of beer nuts, by the way.
That didn't work.
Yeah, you better. One of these days, one of us is gonna catch our chin and hang from a dog leash.
It'd be an ornament.
Here, you can get one of these.
Oh, I missed one. Yeah, we'll put them on the overflow after. Thank you. And then we have, and they're getting dinner, for. Dinner on Wednesday.
Wow, that'd be fun.
And this is from Fugen.
What have we got?
Oh, Donna was ecstatic when she heard about it.
Really?
Really?
This is from Fugen? Yes, it is. Okay.
I'm ecstatic too, but Donna was really ecstatic.
Why is Donna ecstatic?
Yeah. Why on earth would Donna be ecstatic? Well, the dogs will be ecstatic too.
Well, you know, every once in a while we're a bit short on mattresses. Where's the hole? There it is. This is one of those things you take out. Okay,
You need someone
Pam.
to call? Alright.
I got this end. There you go. There we got it.
Awesome.
I don't think we ought to open it any further, though.
That twin mattress was for that thing, because the mattress in there
It's not a good thing.
needs
Needs to be replaced.
correct. And this is smaller, so we're not fighting with it, we're not fussing with it.
Yeah, you know what we need to do is put a piece of plywood so it takes the whole width.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's going to hang down, which
Okay.
is fine. We just put a piece of plywood
Yeah.
in there.
That's actually sticks out. Sticks
Huh?
out about this much from the thing already.
Well, that's what. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Yeah, you have that. Somebody put that on there, I guess.
No, there is not. I don't think there is.
Oh, okay.
Why is it hanging down like that if there's a piece of plywood?
Well, that one's a double. But the plywood sticks out. Is there plywood in there? I don't know, but
Go
we'll
look.
see. Yeah, I see.
I'm going to be very upset if the plywood is there.
Yeah, there's plywood here. See?
Stick it out 4 inches?
See? This sticks out about, yeah, 4 or 5 inches from the.
Oh, I see. That's a double one.
Yeah.
Oh, I
This
see.
thing is a double and it's a
Oh,
match.
it doesn't work.
Yeah. That's been the problem. It's too difficult for us to manage half the time.
Oh, well, that's fine then. That's all set then.
Yeah. That's a project for later.
Okay, so we'll put the double one down in the ICU house?
Anywhere. It's pretty good. It's pretty dirty. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I'm gonna put this up and then I'll do questions.
Oh, goodness, that's horrible.
I don't know if you can see it, so I put us on Chrome. It seems to be working on Chrome.
What, this?
Yeah, I guess before they were having problems, it's choppy. I don't know if we need
Well,
to
there you go.
reboot your computer or if it's, everyone.
22 comments. I'll click it.
Okay. Oh, yeah, go ahead, answer. I don't.
See, now it's confusing me because it never did that before. Translate to English. What? I give up. I'm not going to touch it.
Have you been doing the whole mail call in some other language?
That's
I'm
weird,
not going to
huh?
touch it. I don't
I
understand
think
it.
you right-clicked.
There's $150,000 in
Yes,
there, so why
what
don't we pick that up?
Where do you
Before-
want it? Oh, in the bucket.
No, it's in the bucket.
Okay.
Put it up because mail get in it. Way in the back, someplace. That would be very good.
All right, there we go. Oh, and they brought this. They brought
I
that?
saw that. That's a good thing. Yep. Yep, we already played with that.
All right. All right. So we started at 5, so I go back about. Are there females close to being in heat?
Well, you figure it out. I don't know. Haven't got any in heat, that's for sure.
Meat Chipper Steve is going to be excited, I guess.
Yes.
Ohio people are the nicest people.
There you go.
Carlene and Mary and Carol from Ohio. Office mates. What did they say? Don't know what.
My teeth are hurting listening to that stuff.
Unless it happened like Pam. I don't know. Do you buy your gas at Costco? With their credit card, you earn credits for future purchases.
We do if we don't have to go there to get it.
Yeah.
Or sit in line, which is the other thing. If I'm paying people, you know, trainers, to sit in line, that's not a go.
Plus, the Costco credit card thing changed.
Really?
We don't even have them anymore.
Yeah.
It's like Citibank. Yes, there really is a Newport, New Hampshire. I believed you. I just didn't know where it was. It's the county seat for Sullivan County. Small population of 6,400 to the west of Lake Sunapee.
Huh, okay.
Newport, Maine, too, and Newport News, Virginia.
Where did that name come from? Do use Avid
Or Home Again. Avid.
yeah, so we got Avid chips and Home Again chips. Wait a minute. We use Avid.
Yeah. Okay, continued strength. Who is Carl? I have to admit I don't remember who Carl was.
Who?
Carl, all the a memory of.
Oh.
Was it just a follow? I'm not remembering.
We have too many Carls.
We do. We have a lot of memories of.
Yeah.
Do Rosie and her mom stay together forever? Someone said they've been
They're
adopted.
both going to the same place. And she's walking fine. I did not see her limp today.
Oh, okay.
If you wait long enough, stuff gets better with
Mhm.
animals. Millinocket.
Millinocket. Nice check. Thank you, Annenberg.
Thank you, Explore.
Thank you, Explore. Come on. We're having an issue. Squeaky chair sounds like a puppy. Yeah. Okay, we're back with Steve. Okay, let's go up here. Has Janine given you an update on Poppy and when she may return?
She's here. No.
I don't.
No, Pockets is here.
Pockets.
No, I don't expect her back.
It didn't sound
If
like
she's
she was
with the
coming back.
family and this kid isn't, if she's working with this kid, then she better stay there.
Mm-hmm.
We're not short of donkeys.
No, I'm
No,
not.
we're not short. We got the one baby coming on.
Right, very good cost, yeah.
Jay is jealous. I wasn't sure. The comment of Meat Chipper Steve was he would be jealous. Any word on the $10,000 contest?
No?
Do you have a defibrillator on property?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not sure everybody knows how to use it.
No, we went to the CPR class
Oh, that's right.
2 or 3 years ago. There were about 12 of us that went, and I believe most of us are still regular volunteers or staff. So
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if we're supposed to recertify or what.
We have a defibrillator. We also have a couple other things over there. We have oxygen.
Yep. And an ICU building.
And
I mean, we pretty much are set.
it's right outside my bedroom door. Both
Correct,
of them.
yep. Anyone know how Ricky and the chickens flew the coop? I do know how they got out. There's a big hole at the corner of the V-pen that now has a white bucket in it that we're going to have to fix.
Well, there are pieces. Okay, there are pieces of fence.
Oh yeah, I just had Megan called and said, "Are you a chicken person? Are you a bird person?" And I'm like, "It depends." And she said, "There are chickens and a rooster loose down here, and I'm on my way out. Can you get them?" So I went down and had the wiffle ball bat and shoot most of them back in the hole, put the bucket in the hole, and then I got the rooster and the other chicken in the other way, and it was quite an ordeal.
You should have a big net.
Yeah.
A fish net. They're not expensive. You get them at a store like $14. I had a lot of them when
Because that rooster, because chickens fly but roosters don't, or do roosters fly? Well, because the chickens I've always seen fly, but this rooster kept trying to fly, but he banging. Well, he didn't bang. He go into the fence and bounce off. He wasn't getting high enough.
Didn't have a picture.
So.
Yeah, well.
But we know how they get out. What is the brand name and where did you get them? The filter for the misters. Oh, we'll have to.
I don't know.
We'll have to open that up.
Where'd it go? That's about it. Of course, it's in the red bucket. It's in my plumbing department. Power Care. Garden hose filter attachment. And then it says it in French, and then it says it in Spanish.
Wow.
Protects your pressure washer by filtering out debris. That certainly is true, but we're not going to use it on that. We're going to use it on the other stuff. I think our pressure washer would grind up anything. We have a pressure washer, end-all pressure washers. You know what we're going to do as soon as we get some more interns here? I'm going to take that pressure washer. I'm going to start down at the white doors, and I'm going to blow the bejesus out of those walls and get all the crap off them.
The white doors? Which white doors?
No, I'll start at the white doors and come forward, and all those walls. That is nice wood.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be lovely if it was clean and polyurethane. And that pressure washer will rip everything off it.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll have paint the things black, and then we'll be pretty again.
Okay.
The pressure washer is kind of lively.
I have one, but it's not. It's a.
Mine was $3,500.
Yeah, no, mine wasn't.
Mine makes hot.
No, mine doesn't.
Mine makes hot blister. You can take the paint off a car, which I've done in my life.
Well, mine is good for me because I don't need to be taking paint off
the cars, right?
Yeah.
Well, around here with the filth that we deal with.
Right, yeah. But I love the pressure. It's therapeutic when you start seeing all
Yes.
you can't stop.
You can't stop. I know that. That's why I'll start down there.
Yeah, because I did the deck or something last season, and it was like a whole day I was out
you
there.
just put it down on spray, and it just goes along.
Yeah,
Just,
it's very pretty.
wonderful stuff.
Um,
Put the donkeys out to start with.
yeah. Have to dry after pressure washing. Oh yeah, well. There is a video of me gathering the chickens, I know. It's like... It was the rooster, the chickens, and I'm good with the guinea hens. I don't do whoosh, whoosh, but I can get them to go in. But that rooster, He was not.
Roosters, have you read Janine's book
Yes.
about how I taught children to be respectful to animals by having an absolutely bastard of a rooster chase the kids all over the yard?
Yeah.
And they constantly had to think, where's the rooster?
Well, he wasn't.
It was
He
good
was.
for them,
He
you know?
was well behaved. Like you know,
No.
he didn't come at me or anything. But
Oh,
he.
they can.
Oh,
They can. Then what do you do? They drop one shoulder, then they come at you, and they can hurt.
Yeah.
Like with these things that stick out.
Yeah. Well, they have cockfighting.
They do.
Yeah.
Yep.
When I went to Oklahoma and I was shopping and I went into the store, someone said, "Would you like to sign a petition to stop cockfighting?" And I was like, "Is this a joke? Is this a joke?" And they're like, "No, they fight the cocks here." And I just didn't even think about that. Yeah.
You can fight cockroaches. I mean,
I know,
people
but
bet on anything.
they put razor blades on them.
In the Philippines, they have arenas for cockfighting as big as like Madison Square Garden
Boxing or something, yeah. It's crazy. Okay. Oh no. The fashion trend with the belt. I know. I said today, I so scored with this thing, this old one that I found. It was perfect. It was just laying there. And the way we've been making sure that we have a leash handy, I thought it was perfect.
You can wash it, you know.
I will. You know, the last
Or dye it.
piece of rope I had from my belt was like 6 feet long, and I had it wrapped around so much I couldn't go to the bathroom.
GSI, why don't you answer it? Go ahead.
Service Dog Project, this is Pam. May I help you?
Nobody there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that one that I grabbed went around and around, and then when it came time to go to the bathroom, I couldn't get out of it.
What problems that you have?
I have so many problems. What's for dinner? Empanadas from Blue Apron. And instead of making sweet potato fries, because that's what they keep telling us to do, I made mashed sweet potatoes.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I think that's it. And Paige is on overnight. And what else?
Which one? What's Paige?
Paige is new. She's been here for 2 weeks. She does Tuesday, Wednesday. She's the bookkeeper's daughter. She's in college. She's home from Florida for summer break.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And Molly's not doing Saturdays anymore.
Really? What happened to her?
She has been tired and stuff, and she has to have some tests done to see if, I don't know. She's just been tired. Has to take care of her brother's child, and she's been missing time. So. But she said if we need her, if we're really in a lurch, let her know. But right now she just needs a little.
We don't have these kids coming in, though.
Yeah.
They're supposed to do one night a week.
Yeah. Chicken spadini. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be all set shortly. Okay, any other questions? We're going to close her up. Margot Kidder died from Superman.
Oh, yes. I heard that.
Huh. I have to say, there wasn't a bigger tragedy to me than when Christopher Reeves passed, that whole thing. That was pretty sad. Okay, I think we're...
Christopher Reeves.
He was, who fell from the horse. And that was terrible.
The rest of that story is Ann Getchell and I took an EMT course so that we could cover that horse show that she runs. And I had an ambulance at the time, and we had paraphernalia, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And he rode.
Really?
Thankfully, he did not fall off when we were there.
Yeah.
Because, that could have easily happened with it. So after that, Ann and I gave up being EMTs.
Yeah, that's a lot of
We had the real
responsibility.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, that whole thing was tragic.
That could have, I've seen so many accidents like that. And people fall off and hit their heads, and then they don't know who they are, or which way they're supposed to go, and you put them back on the horse, and they run the wrong direction, and
Yeah.
I'm glad Janine's gone into donkeys.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you, everybody. Where am I heading? Am I heading to Chrome to try to get this to work. I'm gonna shut us off. Good night.